I'm going to tell you something I've learned in the garden. Not being any expert at all, self-proclaimed or otherwise, I will tell you, take everything you hear with a grain of salt. Nobody knows it all. Everybody is on this journey of exploration and learning and growth and different climates and bugs and soils and rainfall and cloud cover and shade and companion planting, and there are so many variables when you're gardening. It's really hard for anybody to be like the expert. This is the way to do it and the only way that works. And I mean, listen to a lot of different people, pick up lots of different stuff, and then apply it yourself in your garden and see what happens. Learn from your own experiences then as you continue to like refine and grow and learn more. Now that you've tried that and that worked, well, that didn't work, you had this challenge, okay, let me learn about this, let me try this. And it's always this whole experimentation process. So again, take it all with a grain of salt. I'm gonna give you a prime example. I am in the Midlands of South Carolina in zone 8A, and I've heard from people in this area and then elsewhere just saying that cucumbers don't like heat and they will die, and they're not a long-lived crop. And you know, like, they're 3 or 4 months old. It's like, wow, they are ancient. So just be prepared for them to like die back and have another round ready to go and put in the ground. I'm gonna show you these straight 8 cucumbers that somehow I accidentally planted here thinking that they were cantaloupe, but they are clearly straight 8. I've figured that out by now. And so I grew them, I planted them. I don't know how I did that, but anyway, let's take a look at them. Okay, here is the hill, and I have, whoops, down here and show you. I never did change the sign, and it's faded now. It said cantaloupe, but I actually have 2 left. There were, oh no, I'll take it back. There's 3. Okay, cool. All 3 of them are still here. There's a baby. Get under there. There's a baby. There's a funky looking baby over there. And then, whoop, there's one right here. And there's another one coming there. And, I think I might harvest this guy today because he's such a perfect size. He's not super long, but he's consistent sizing all the way. So these have such a sweet, yummy flavor. You don't even peel the skin. They're just amazing. The best cucumber I've ever had. And here's another one. May grab this guy today too. Looking pretty good. Wow. That's looking great. Definitely a foot long, maybe more. What else I got? Oh, got a baby there, and a baby there, and gotta be careful I don't step on stuff around here. Another one over here, another one over here. 3 plants. And this is where they are planted. Got my tomatoes growing up on the trellis. I've got some purple tomatillos coming up right here. Got these beans here. There's more beans there that are like totally strangling my brandywines, but also supporting them and all. So it seems to be a mutually beneficial relationship right now. So, and this one looks like it got eaten by a hornworm. Brilliant. Oh, there he is. Holy cow, I've been looking for one today oh my gosh. There he is. He's got to go. Oh, and he's even got a leaf in his mouth. I mean, look at this guy. Can you see? A leaf in his mouth. Man, oh man. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, here he is from this side. I mean, there's just something kind of amazing about them. I mean, they can kill your crop like nothing else, but you don't even need like a whole horde of them. The Japanese beetles can decimate stuff quickly too, but you need a lot of them. One guy can kill your plant, eat the entire plant overnight, and grow big in the middle of the night and be like this. Dang. Anyway, so nightshades. You gotta watch all of your nightshades because they like them all. They're not picky. They like tomatoes and tomatillos and eggplants and peppers. Everything I'm growing, right? Shoot. Well, I found him, so that's not shoot. That's great because now I can relocate him from this and save my tomatillo while he still has a few leaves left. Okay, you are so lucky. I don't have my chickens yet. Wow. Oh, back to the cucumbers. Here's the other one I wanted to show you. This is the one I was for sure gonna harvest today, and I saw it. Like, oh my gosh, check it out. It is totally supported by the bean vine, and you, oh wow, you can even see the track or the mark, you know, from the bean vine on it. So, how awesome! Companion planting is working out pretty good around here, so gonna harvest him today. What a beauty. There you have it. A crop that is not supposed to like the heat, that is supposed to die, and you just accept it and move on and plant the next one. This guy is 3 plants have overwhelmed me with, I don't even know how many cucumbers I've gotten off of these 3 plants. It's been a wonderful thing. They're my favorite cucumbers. I've had other ones, you know, like these pickling ones that are just not done well, and they have kind of croaked on me, mostly because I forget to pay attention to them because they pop up so fast and they already turn yellow, so I know that's not good for the plant. But shade, they get a little bit of shade here. Like I said, they've got the companion planting going on. I've got basil and catnip and peppers and tomatillos got that way. Cantaloupe out that way too, and then this way I've got a lot of tomatoes and more cantaloupe. My amazing cantaloupe came from down there. It gets shade in the early morning and then in the late afternoon, and it also gets like the grass. It's growing in amongst the grass because, and the weeds, because I can't really cut it now because everything is growing up in here and the vines have all grown out. And I straighten the vines and I've tried to keep them as close, you know, to the bed as possible. What happened to you? You got out there. But I try to protect them a little bit so the dogs can still like run through here with me when I come out. But it's just growing up in amongst all of the, you know, the weeds, and I think that's also providing some protection. This is a like mini hugelkultur new veggie bed, so it's a hill right on top of the red dirt, you know, soil that's there, and then these weeds have just, you know, weren't here. They popped up since I disturbed everything. This was totally beaten down by a horse before we moved in, and I just let everything grow. And then now I have to let it grow because now I can't I can't trim unless I come out with scissors. So anyway, there you go. Do cantaloupes die in the heat and the humidity? Sure. Have these 3? No, and they don't show any signs of being old and ready to croak, you know, so I'm letting them go and I'm keeping them picked. I don't let anything get yellow. As much as I want to let it go to seed, I want one to be like really super yellow I can harvest and save the seeds. I have so many things planted here that could cross-pollinate. I don't know if I even have a chance to get any kind of seeds, true seeds off of this, but I also don't want to kill what I've got going on right now, so I'm just continuing to harvest. So back to my original point. You are your own best expert when it comes to your garden. Take everyone's input, ask for advice, you know, try different things out, be open to learning, never, you know, close the door and think that you know it all, but also know that the same, nobody knows it all. And we all need to just take everything with a little grain of salt and have fun growing. So I wish you all the best of luck and happy growing the rest of this summer.